What's up, fam? It's your boy Hot Wheels the Clown, and I am so freaking excited to be back with you. I feel like I have not seen you all in like forever and a day. I think the last time I saw you all was like maybe 3 weeks ago, but we're back. I've done a little traveling, so I've got some updates. I want to give y'all my stewardship report. But listen, man, listen. Today was the day for me. I had an opportunity to go to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium downtown, FIFA World Cup. My team was playing DR Congo versus England. We didn't win. I'm so pretty doggone sad about that. But, we win some, we lose some. But after 52 years of not being on the world stage, we made it. And so I'm doggone proud of my boys. And we win the fight another day. So that's it. That was my day. Let me get into some of these pieces as it relates to this travel I've been doing. So last time I talked to y'all, I was supposed to go to Florida for a little function, and I did not make it because I was invited to do something else that was awesomely amazing, and I had a great time. End up going to the Waffle House, and I met a little friend down there, and we was kissing. But that ain't your business. Psych, I'm just playing. Hey, don't y'all be calling nobody talking about he was on there talking about he was kissing. I don't want to get no phone calls about this later. Anywho, after that, went to Grand Session down the go. It was a great time too. I met somebody down there too, but we wasn't kissing. Anyways, I don't want to know about that. Y'all came on. I know why y'all here. Because y'all saw that tonight I was going to be talking about relationships and dating. And I had some friends that I was going to be bringing on with me. And they some pretty dope people. Like, I got to admit, what up, Charles? Good to see you, man. As I was sitting down thinking about some of this stuff, I know some pretty dope people, and I do some pretty dope stuff. I see my boy John is tapped in. John, now you better not be in choir rehearsal trying to listen to me in your earbuds, because if you start laughing during this, that's on you. So listen, I do want to give a report though, because I started seeing John on here. The last time we talked, we was talking about the power of the P. I said we were talking about the power of the P. And when I was here the last time, we were talking about the Bacchosaurus. That mighty, mighty, mighty Bacchosaurus. Now, I want to tell y'all something here. I've got many reports about that Bacchosaurus. And I was today downtown Atlanta. I was looking for the Bacchosaurus. But I've gotten word that the Baccosauruses have disappeared. That somehow, some way, somebody created some type of something that's flying in the air and has wiped out all the Bacchosaurus. We have been saved from the Baccosauruses. My gosh. But they're still lurking. If you see them, point them out. But I can't talk about them no more. Wink, wink. Anywho, tonight, I am excited to have some amazingly dope people on with me to have this conversation about dating and relationships. Listen, if you're single and you own tonight, you want to pay close attention, because I think they're going to tell you something that's going to help you. If you married and you creeping, listen, I think that maybe you may catch some things that you need to know, but I would hope that you would love your wife. But you know what they say, if you can't love the one you with, well, I'm going to leave it alone. Tonight, I'm excited because I get to have my sisters and my brother on with me. So I'm going to bring them on to the stage. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about their dope self, and we're going to jump into this conversation. All right, here we go. First up to the stage is my friend, my sister, my homegirl, Tess. What up, Tess? How are you tonight?
Hey B, how you doing? I'm good.
Well, I'm doing as I'm doing, and I'm looking how I'm looking, but that's all right. God bless you. All right. And next we have who we want to do. What is this background is from? Bruh, what is the apocalypse?
No, man, that's a Dark Knight. That's the Dark Knight background, bro. I'm a Dark Knight fan.
I mean, you look like you're in a black hole right now, but
Hey, you gotta know hey, if you ain't a part of the tribe, you don't know what I'm talking about.
A Tribe Called Quest?
You ain't that old, dog.
Try me.
What was the lead singer of Tribe Called Quest?
Oh, woo, 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 woo. All right, next up we got my big sister.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, I don't want no problems, okay?
Tribe Called Quest. This daggone
Well, sing us a song then, brother.
5-footer.
Well, sing us a song then.
No, bro, I don't sing, man. I don't sing nor dance.
Well, give us a little ditty then. Woo, woo, woo.
Nah, I can't. Nah, you're not embarrassing me. Nope.
It's only an embarrassment if they laugh at you, bro.
Hey,
We're
dog,
here for
and
you.
I'm sure they're gonna laugh.
Next up, I got my sister, my big sister. You better not mess with her, because if you do, I'm gonna catch you. Adrian is here.
Hey, hey. This is going to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to this.
So listen, all y'all is pretty dope. So would you tell these wonderful people who are tapping in just a little bit about, now don't take too long. We're going to treat this like church. You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And if you go over the 2 minutes, I'm going to play some music on you. But just tell the people a little bit about yourself, because I know Chris, he handled millions and thousands and pennies. And, he pretty dope. So y'all tell the people about yourself for just a few minutes. I'm going to get myself a little camel's milk.
Ladies first.
Uh-oh.
Y'all already know me, so I don't think there's really anything to tell.
Who is you? What is your name?
I am Adrian. Huh?
Adrian.
Just like that.
Where you from, Adrian? Somewhere down in where it snows or tornadoes or something?
Is that what we're doing?
That
I
is.
am in the great state of Oklahoma.
Where
They got
the
black
wind
people in
comes
Oklahoma?
sweeping down the
Yeah,
plain.
Yeah, they got black people in Oklahoma. They got black people in Oklahoma.
I mean, after Black Wall Street, I ain't know. I mean,
Listen, because they sure tried to run our black ass about it.
Well, it is black people here. I'm in Lawton. So
We know they know
that's
that's where the
that's
Native
Orange
Americans is at. There ain't no black people down there. That's where the
man,
Native-
what you got in that jar?
Oh, y'all can see that? I'm sorry.
Base. Yes, you can see that.
Sorry about that. It's camel's milk.
Hey, man, when
You
you
don't
get
do
to a
right.
certain age, when you become a certain age, y'all can see that you gotta drink out of one of these.
I
No
got
labels.
one of them. Player.
No
Listen,
labels.
I got a few of them, but I like this
No,
because
he's talking about the jar.
it advertises my business.
He's talking about your jar.
Oh, that's just what I'm holding it in. It's my little refrigerator right here.
That's what he was telling you. You need to upgrade now.
Yeah, upgrade the jar, dog. The contents don't matter. It's all about the look.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you. Okay. Come on, tell us then about yourself, Tess. What's up, Tess?
Well, I'm in the great state of Georgia, right? So
Are you a peach?
I am now for sure. I've been here long enough.
I don't wanna tell
She come here from somewhere.
Oh,
I
me too.
did. I'm a
Me too.
native from Chicago. So been here a long time. You know, just here living life.
That's good stuff.
Don't sound like it's too fun or interesting, man. Just living the life. Okay, all right.
Hey, you know what? Life is what you make it, Brandon. It's all about perspective.
You know, I heard something like that on the Players Club too, but I ain't gonna talk about that yet.
Hey, don't
Good
tell
job.
my past now. Don't tell my past.
Oh, Shucky Ducky Diamond, come on up out. All right.
Here you go.
Well, no problem though. Come on, tell us. Come on, Chris Jordan, the Dark Knight, looking like
Aight,
the
man.
Black Panther back there.
I'm Chris Jordan, aka Who Dat. That's what they call me because I'm born and raised in Who Dat Nation. New Orleans.
Boo.
Oh,
Watch it
yeah.
now. Don't make me
Hold
remove
up.
you.
Born and
Brandon.
raised in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Brandon.
She must be a Falcon. Adrian, you a Falcon fan?
I am a Cowboys
Cowgirls.
fan,
That's
baby.
even worse.
Cowgirls.
Girl, don't tell
I am
nobody
a
that.
Cowboys fan.
Cowgirls.
Don't tell nobody that. Do they even still have a team?
Don't do that.
The one that they paying the refs to keep alive. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Man,
Listen,
I ain't never seen a team that ain't been to a daggone playoffs outside of sorry teams. But I
He
mean,
said,
what,
say something
30
about
years now?
yourself. He didn't say talk about the Cowboys.
Oh, my bad. Okay. By trade, profession, I'm an accountant. That's what I do all day, every day.
And I believe you said something
Follow me on all the social media platforms, include TikTok and YouTube, Chris G. Jordan, Facebook, Your Accountant Advice, all day long. Every day, 1 o'clock, Facebook Live.
Now, didn't you say something about accounting doesn't require math?
It don't.
All right, y'all. Trust him at your own risk. God bless you. All right, here we go. So
Brandon, my picture that you used on your little on your guest announcement. Okay, you did good.
I try to put people in their best light. Now,
Didn't have me out there with my double chins or nothing. I'm so proud of you.
Well, because I didn't want you to be catfishing the people, so So listen, I want to know, first of all, have y'all watched this show Polygamy?
Yes.
Polygamous?
Yes.
And so, I mean, I know we talk about relationships and stuff. What a way to talk about a relationship. Bro had I would like to suggest that he was a polygamist because he had more than one wife, but he was more of a sex addict. He had an addiction.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, that bro had an addiction. He had an addiction.
No, he didn't.
He had everything that women. He had everything that women want.
Ooh,
that's what he had.
Wait,
what a girl wants, what a girl needs.
He had what women want.
What is it that women want, then, brother?
Power, stability, money, charisma, everything.
I mean, you know what? If you put it that way, okay, I can see that. However, I think that the way that the main reason how he was getting not necessarily it's how he got the last few wives, the last two. Well, the last wife and then the little girl is because of his money. Because he was with Essie and he was flat broke and she was beating folks up for him. And then he got with Joyce because she had the money. He didn't.
Hey,
Daddy had the money.
Hey,
right, but she put him on.
Hey, that's what a woman's supposed to do. A woman's supposed to catch a man, a woman. Yeah, I'm saying it. A woman's supposed to get a man when he's building and help him. That's exactly what she's supposed to do. But he wasn't building. Ain't in the Bible, Pastor. In the Bible, a woman is supposed to be the helpmate of the man.
He's supposed to bring home the bacon and she's supposed to build the house. That's what the Bible say there in Proverbs 31.
That's not what he did.
Yes, he did.
She put him on.
You need to watch episodes 1 through 5 again.
He put him on. He didn't put himself on.
You're right. He was building. He went to university. He went to college. And she came along and helped him get over the hump. That's why he married Joyce first. I mean,
but he was an opportunist for sure.
Exactly.
He was an opportunist for sure.
Exactly.
Ain't women opportunists?
Nah, not all of us.
Can we curse on before I say something wrong? Can we curse on this?
Say what you got to say, brother, because I'm going to say what I got to say. It's getting spicy around here.
Women are opportunists as well. Women get stuck with broke men because they go for the that roughness. But women are opportunists just like men. Men find the opportunity to daggone get busy with women, and women find the opportunity for men to take care of them. We just need to daggone get rid.
You was right. That's exactly what happened. Essie put him through school, and he went and married somebody else because she was better. She was wealthier. She was better off than her.
Exactly.
But he
put him in the position that he needed to be in is what Joyce did. Joyce put him in the position.
Joyce put him where he needed to be in order to become successful.
But now, he wasn't building that. He was still a nobody from Soweta.
Women don't understand, or y'all don't want to understand, that when men get to a certain level as far as prestige, professionalism, corporate America, or corporate whatever, I hate to say it, but who you got on your arm shows adds to your power. Y'all see any rich people with ugly women on their arm. You see any daggone rich people, shit, outside of Danny Glover and Whoopi Goldberg, everybody, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got
Women
money,
don't like
you ain't gonna
women.
be dealing with
She
no
like
ugly.
women. Just
If you a high value man, you ain't dealing with, bottom of the barrel women.
that's
You
right.
might be
I don't
dealing
want a
with them,
booger wolf.
but they're not gonna be on your arm everywhere. Y'all remember the movie
So I got a
Sex?
question, Chris. So
Yeah.
a high value woman is supposed to go down and get a bottom shelf man because he just finished school
She ain't
and
gonna
he
do
got
that. 'Cause
potential.
She ain't gonna do that because women don't do that. Women
Oh,
don't date down. Women don't date down. Women
Oh, that's
date
not
up.
true.
that
That's
ain't
not
true.
That's not
Okay.
true.
Oh, it's getting
Now,
They do
why
it all
is
the
it
time
now?
because you
That was
just
the
said a few
case.
minutes ago that women date men that are broke. You just said that.
And they
Ladies,
get caught. Yeah, they
hold
get
on,
caught
y'all.
in
Hold
that.
on.
Women
Hold
don't
on.
stay with men that stay broke.
But Chris,
Ladies,
okay,
Oh, that's
let's
not
hold
true.
on. Wait.
That's not
Ladies
true.
that's watching.
Okay.
We're gonna take a little poll. Ladies that's watching, as we gonna get in this conversation. Ladies that's watching, do you date broke men's? Do you date? Come on here now.
Ain't no
Come
woman
on. We
that
need to
gonna
know.
come to
We
her
need to
own
know.
Now,
Is you
I'm gonna tell you, it may not be the intention, or that may not be what they want, but it's a lot of women out there right now with somebody that makes less than them. So what do you
That
consider
ain't what
broke?
I'm saying. There's
What
a
are you
difference
considering
between
broke? Because broke is subjective.
making less and being broke. There's a
But
difference.
what is broke to you, or what is broke to them? Broke is
My
subjective.
definition of broke
So
is
my
different
definition of broke
because
is not your definition of broke.
exactly. But y'all know what I'm talking about. For example, I'm gonna use me
Uh-oh.
for an example.
Come on? Thank you for being honest in that. Tell the people you've done it before. You
We
done had
all
you a
have.
club.
Everybody
Come
has.
on, talk about it.
Everybody has.
Don't get on this doggone show acting like you ain't never
But
done it.
women look for a man that can protect and provide, and you can't provide when you ain't got.
Okay, so hold on, pause, because that's not necessarily true. Now
Okay.
we will look for a man that's going to protect, and
No.
in protection that
Mhm.
means you gonna stand up for me in rooms that
Mhm.
I'm not in. You gonna have my
Mhm.
back at regardless. Now providing again is subjective
Very much so.
because I have dated men where I made more money than them.
Okay.
But as long as he had a job, I was cool with it. And I'm not
Mhm.
asking you to cover for me
So let
because
me ask you a
financially I don't need
So
no
if
man.
that nigga work at McDonald's, you gonna be okay with
So
that?
let me
too?
ask you.
But
Did he
what
have a
else is
job?
he providing though? You know, 'cause
Weenie.
is he providing what I
digging
need
you down.
He
emotionally?
providing the weenie.
He digging
But
you
hey, if
down.
that's what I
Weenie.
need,
Hey,
if that's what I need,
exactly.
if that's what I need, right?
Right, exactly, sis. That's exactly what it is.
If he digging you down,
Everyone
nothing else
serve a
matters.
purpose. What's your
However,
purpose, boo?
if he ain't doing that, he who said not true?
Everybody, every woman that you
No,
keep trying to
just
come
Kimberly
for.
Howard said that. Is that
Kimberly
true?
married. It
That's
don't
so
count.
real though.
Kimberly
So
married.
let's
She
talk about
don't count.
provision though. So we talk about provision. Provision is not just financial, right?
Right.
Let's talk about it. So what I
Yeah,
need
let's
from
talk
him may
about it.
not be his money. What I may need for him is for him to fix some stuff around my damn house. What I might need from him is to be the one to go wash my car, put gas in my car, stuff like that. Not necessarily pay my bills all. You know, it's so. Let's talk about provision.
Come on,
It's not
Nicole,
necessarily
wait.
those things that you think like I just gotta have him like what? Because most of us, a lot of us are independent.
you
We can
crazy.
do for ourselves.
Y'all see
Right.
what Nicole Bostic wrote down?
Nicole from Arkansas she ain't giving us the business in these
She
doggone
said
comments.
you ain't got to buy me a Louis Vuitton, but at least be able to buy a Coach, and I get that.
I'm okay with that.
Right, that's
I'm
what I'm
okay
saying.
with
I
that.
get that.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have to do anything, but I'm saying it's subjective because what I need may not be what Adrian needs.
Okay.
Right?
So let's do a little exercise.
Oh,
Let's
Lord.
take our personal feelings out of it and talk about in general. Because
so we're talking about in general.
I don't need this, I need that. I'm talking in general terms.
Go back to Joyce and Jonas, and I'm gonna tell you something. Just like it was stated earlier, Essie gave Jonas the money to go to school.
Yep.
He went to school and met Joyce, who had the means to get him what he wanted.
Exactly.
So just like Tess said, he was an opportunist.
You're right. I'm not disagreeing
No,
with that.
you said he wasn't.
No, I did not. I'm saying he was an opportunist. He was. I'm talking about after he became After
Did he not say that Jonas was not an opportunist? And then tried to flip it and say that the women were opportunists.
Everybody,
my man
I
bouncing
think
around.
what he's
everybody are opportunists. Everybody is looking
But
for the right.
what I'm talking about is Joyce
everything
dated
they
down.
wanna do in life.
All I'm saying is that Joyce dated down because Jonas couldn't give Joyce what she was accustomed to.
You're right.
So
Yep,
don't sit up and say that women don't. So
She
don't say
dated
women
down
don't
when
date
they were
broke men.
when they were in college. She dated down. Because women, but she saw the potential in him.
That,
But
wait a minute,
he was
wait,
broke.
Pause.
And he was
They
broke.
was both in college, so they was
Yes.
both broke.
She
Her
was
No,
not.
daddy,
She
was-
came
her
from
daddy
a
was not.
wealthy
put him
family.
on.
She was
came
not.
from a wealthy
Her
family.
daddy put him on. She had
It
a
doesn't
wealthy
matter.
family.
She was not broke.
She was a college student.
She came from money. She
She
wasn't
came
broke.
from money when
She was a
Jonas
college
did.
student.
She was not broke.
He
I
wasn't
was eating
broke.
beanies and weenies going down to Jabbar's in college.
Nigga, that was
listen,
you.
We're talking about
listen.
Jonas and Jonas.
Don't be acting
J&J.
like you come. Listen now.
She came from money.
She
She
came from
dated
money.
down.
Don't
So that just killed that whole argument that women don't date broke because Jonas didn't have no money.
But she saw the potential in him. That's why she
Potential
married him.
and being broke is two different things.
They
But
were-
Okay, but
Okay, hold up.
realistically,
Let's put some
just
context
because
to
somebody,
because
just
we're
because you
talking
think
about
somebody has
everybody in
potential,
college is broke. Everybody in college is broke unless you come from money.
And
until
she
that
did.
financial
Just
aid
said she
check hit,
came
then I'll
from
be
money.
balling.
That's what I'm saying. She came from money.
Resources
Right.
come out, I'll be balling.
But I think we're talking about I think we're talking about different things in different parts of life. I'm
I'm
talking
talking about
about
Joyce and Jonas from the movie.
okay, if we talking about Joyce and Jonas, yes, Jonas was very much an opportunist. He may have loved her, but he loved her enough to see that, okay, and she loved him enough to say,
hell, that kind of love me less.
Right.
I
I would
am
say
sorry.
made that love
I could do
never
without that
find
kind of
me.
love.
You
Because
just saying that
at the
because of
end
what
of the
happened
day-
at the end.
shit again.
What
Made
you
that
say?
love, made
I
that love
said,
never
here
find
we
me.
go with that personalization shit. We're not talking about you, Tess. We talking about shit in general. We're talking
Okay,
in
so
general.
in
terms.
general,
Just
Chris,
like we're
in
not
general,
talking
let me
about
just
me.
say this. If a man says he loves you and to show his love is to go out, have multiple affairs, give you a sexual disease, I don't think any woman would say that's the MF I want to be my husband.
why-
Right?
So-
But he
so
wasn't
why
doing
didn't
all
she
that when they
leave?
first got married. He
So
was
why didn't she
faithfully
leave?
committed.
No, I would
So
disagree, I
why-
would disagree with you on that.
Why didn't she leave? Why didn't she leave?
It could have been more of a cultural thing.
Exactly.
It could have
It
been a
was a
cultural thing. The
cultural
reason
thing.
why she did.
It's cultural. See, let me help. Let me give y'all a bit of history.
History. Here we go.
Polygamy is the culture of Africa, not this single shit that in Western society.
J-Mo.
Polygamy is cultural. Y'all done been confused. See, I said this some time ago, and I'm gonna say it again now because it's the perfect time to say it. A woman would rather not know she in a polygamous relationship, and if the man is doing what a polygamy man is supposed to do, most times she'll let it ride, as long as she don't know, and as long as he's not being disrespectful. But see, a lot of times when the side chick, she trying to daggone jock and get spot number one, so she's willing to make a man lose everything, and even everything that he might be giving her. Most women, African American women in America, are like that. In Africa, as long as the man is providing equally for all of his wives, they cool with it as long as they know. They might be jealous about it, and that's where Joyce, Linda and I, that was there, and even
Say the name one more time, big dog.
Essie, to a certain degree, they were all jealous to a certain degree. Now, I will be the first to say that Jonas should have daggone took care. He took care of Essie, but he hid her and the girl. when he shouldn't have. He should not have done that, especially when Essie had his back 100 grand.
But the thing about that though is that Essie reminded him of where he came from, which
You're
is
right.
what he tried to avoid so much. So at that point, he didn't even want to really acknowledge any parts of her or her child.
You're right. Because
until the end of season 9 and beginning of 10.
You're right. I'm gonna say this. A
He
lot of
still
times
didn't do it
for a
even
man,
then.
He did.
I'm
They
gonna
both
say
did
this.
it.
A
The
lot
daughter
of
did
times
it.
for a man, when you come from nothing and you get somewhere, it is difficult to go back to it because you know what's there. You know what's there. It is difficult. And I'll use me as an example. Born and raised in New Orleans. Poor as, dirt poor. I didn't realize I was poor, just like I said on my live day. I didn't realize I was poor until the 6th grade. And
why we can use you and you want me to be general?
No,
But
I'm
go
using,
ahead.
I'm just
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I'm using this as an example to explain why John didn't go back to Essie as much as he wanted, as much as he did, because he wanted to forget where he came from.
Yet it was
That's
okay
why
for
the
him to keep
kids
going
didn't
over
know
there
where
and-
he came
and
from.
laying up with him.
That's why
They both wanted it.
Until if Essie would have closed the door completely, maybe he wouldn't have went back. But
She
never
loved that
closed
man.
the-
But she
She
loved
never
that man
closed
since
the
they
door
were kids.
because she loved him, and unfortunately he took advantage of that. She never closed the door.
Or her legs. Oh,
And men,
wasn't gonna close
and I'm
the door
just gonna
because
tell you,
She wasn't
men,
going to close that door because she
a
loved that
man,
boy.
and I'm gonna tell you in general, as a man, if the door ain't closed, a man gonna always try to step through it, unless he has closed the door himself and say,
Now,
I ain't
I'm
going back
gonna
to
agree
that
with
bullshit
you on
for
that.
nothing. If the door is open, that's what I'm saying, that both men and women are opportunists. If the opportunity is there, of course he gonna always go back.
So
That's
to
what
me,
make it an opportunity.
I don't think any of the women valued themselves as much as they valued him,
Well,
which
I
is
would
part
say
of the problem for me.
I would say
In general
Joyce
speaking.
did. Joyce got to a point to where she was playing the game. Joyce had, remember how the
he was
story
playing
started?
chess and not
The
checkers.
story started
It
with
was.
the end. The story started with the end. Joyce was playing the game when she knew she wasn't going to win. She had a plan from episode number 2. She had a plan from episode 2 to 22.
Yep.
She
did.
worked the plan, and she worked the plan all the way to the T. She allowed, she allowed him to go out and do his thing. She allowed that.
Yep. That's true.
But she did allow it.
But you know why? Because she knew what was on the other end. She knew what was going to be on the other end. She knew what he built, even though she had a hand in it. She knew what she had. She knew what she had to. She stood more to lose than she did to gain.
Absolutely.
If she was leaving.
Listen,
Absolutely.
I felt like watching that for a minute or two there. I felt like I was watching the African waiting to exhale. I was just waiting for Joyce to just break up. I was your lover and your secretary. I was ready to just sing with her. I was like, come on, girl. Like,
remember,
she didn't know
that
what that was.
shit is American Western daggone culture. Women, African women, don't act like that.
They don't.
They maintain their goddamn dignity.
That's right.
They maintain their dignity. Black women, African women, American women, goddamn gonna go out there and tear all your shit up. Go on your job and fuck your job up instead of and not thinking, damn, if I fuck his job up, he ain't gonna be able to take care of these goddamn children. Huh? Yeah. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about the women that look like y'all two on here, Tess and Adrian.
Okay, Chris.
Call them by name. Call the roll, doc.
That's what American women do, because they don't. Okay, let me go on and say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all talk.
We appreciate that. Go ahead.
Joyce thought logically. Most women think emotionally. When Joyce took her emotions out of it and started thinking logically, her plan, she was able to daggone work her plan from episode 2 all the way to 22.
Okay, but hold on. Okay, so, and you know what? You are actually very, very, very correct with when it came to her removing her emotions out of
Exactly.
it. So here's the thing, though. when he came, like she figured out that he was cheating. You know what I'm saying, from the very beginning. That's when she started working her plan. From her saying, give me this this wedding, this vow renewal, and I'll go sign your papers.
Mm-hmm.
Because what she was doing was protecting her brand.
Mm-hmm.
It was it didn't have anything. It didn't have anything to do with him. At that point, she was protecting her brand. She was no longer concerned about him in that moment.
But
so because if she was, right after they had that ceremony, she would not have gone in there and signed those papers like she did.
Mm-hmm.
She was willing to go ahead, but she already knew, because she seen it in his eyes when she started walking down the aisle, that she got him.
Exactly.
But the thing is, here's the problem.
If a woman pay attention closely, and I'm gonna say this as a man, if a woman pays attention to the man closely, she'll know. She'll see when she get him, because a man will change. Look, when a man really loves a woman, he's gonna hang on her every word, because her words are gonna mean something to him, especially if her words is breathing life into him. She might catch him on a downswing, and if she takes care of him properly and lifts him up, helps him heal his wounds, even if they're wounds from his past relationships, wounds from his family, wounds from the daggone job, and give him peace, she'll be able to see when it clicks in his mind. But if she got daggone bringing a whole lot of drama, it ain't gonna click. He might stay. He might stay because he's trying to be loyal to her, because he has something inside for her. But if she doesn't give him the peace that he needs and the support that he needs, it just ain't gonna happen. But if she gives him that stuff, and I'm giving you the sauce as a single man in a relationship. If a woman does that and it clicks, I promise you'll be able to see it. And
but Prince, that all comes down.
I can write a book on it, but the book Steve Harvey wrote ain't it.
But listen, if you take the time to get to know your partner, period, then you will understand. You'll see subtle changes. You'll be able to pick up on when things aren't quite right. And I agree with you. A lot of times we choose to ignore whatever red flags we see, and I think that goes for male and female.
Absolutely, right. I agree.
We choose to, because at some point, I'm just thinking about it. We all have to do some kind of evaluation as to what is this going to cost me, right? In the end, and then we have some preparation, which Joyce did, right? You have to prepare for your exit. So, and I think the conversation earlier was, why do men leave long before or go to other women?
So I'm getting ready to hit that one. I'm waiting till y'all get your thing.
Why men move on so quickly?
Why does it appear that men move on so quickly after a breakup?
Right. So my whole thing is, men and women, whomever is the person that's going to make the exit, you should have a strategy for what's going to happen when you get ready to leave, right? Because only a fool walk out and then go, well, damn, now I ain't got no money. Now I ain't got nowhere to stay. Now, you know what I'm saying? So
let me ask this question, being that you said that. So do women, from what I've heard, and I hope y'all can confirm or deny, do women keep a stash ready to ride out?
No. Not initially.
Then if that is the case, then you just contradicted what Tess just said.
No, that's not. No, I didn't.
So I'm going to say this.
Because what you have to understand is that as a woman, when we can start sensing that the relationship is ending, we check out emotionally first.
But y'all, as a woman, y'all ain't the only ones that do that. Because
I agree.
I agree. Listen,
so I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. I think, I don't care if it's male or female, everybody
should have their own
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody should have their own money, male or female, because I'm sorry. I mean,
I think they should have their own.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I've seen women who have depended on a man forever, all their life, and then when a man is gone, they don't know what to do. They don't even know how to handle their own finances.
Now, who's
They don't know
fault is
what's that. It's her fault. But
Exactly.
then again, I'm gonna bring it back though.
Mhm.
As a man, as
Watch
the
it- watch
head,
it
as
be the
the
man's fault
lead,
now.
why
Here we go.
didn't?
It's the man's fault.
No. I said it's her fault. But
So what
as
is
a
that to come
man
back to?
though, why would you want to make sure that the woman that you are protecting and providing for is educated enough to take care of herself?
Let me help you understand something. As a man, I've been married 3 times and ain't shamed a now one of them. Been married 3 times and ain't now one of my wives paid a bill in my house. Now one of them. I paid it because I did what I was
But
supposed
you
to
didn't
do.
handicap them.
No, I didn't handicap them.
But that's what
No, I
she's
didn't.
talking about.
No, I didn't. Let me finish. I didn't handicap them because I did what I was supposed to do as a man. That's the way I was raised, as the only boy in a house with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 daggone women, 2 female cats, and a damn female dog.
Oh my, it's a lot of women's doc.
It's a lot.
You think?
But that's what she was talking about. She was saying
But
how
at the
she
same
said,
time-
and that's why she said she blames the woman
A
for
lot.
not
Yeah,
knowing
I
how to
agree.
handle it.
I'm agreeing with her. Yeah, it's the woman's fault. But then she said, well, it's the man's responsibility. See, that's the problem.
No, I
A
didn't
lot
say
of
it was
times-
his responsibility. I asked why not? Why not? Okay, so this is my thing, right? If we're in this relationship and you're taking care for me, you're providing for me, and I'm doing whatever it is to help you, to provide for you as well, because I got to be putting something in there. You're not just
Uh-oh.
staying just because
Phoebe
I'm
on,
cute.
y'all.
Say what?
Phoebe Boyd is on.
Mhm.
Phoebe.
Keep on with your
No,
thought.
but my thing
people that we
is, my
know.
thing is, at the same time though, like, why wouldn't you want, or why wouldn't we make sure
Crystal,
that
you're
regardless of whom exits the relationship, be it death or be it sickness or be it whatever, that our household is gonna function? Let's
Here we
keep
go.
it going.
Watch this.
Like,
If the man brings in the money and pays all the bills, if the woman is working, what is she doing with her money?
I think that's a conversation for the couple to decide. Let's figure
Right.
it out.
But this,
Let's
you're right.
figure it out.
I'm agreeing with you. I agree with you. But as a financial professional,
So then
this
that's
is what
different.
this is what I see a lot. No. Let me finish. This is what I see a lot. The man pays all the bills and handles all of the financial stuff, and the woman, instead of her becoming financially savvy with her money that she don't have to put into the house because the man is taking everything. He's taking
He's
on
blowing
everything. No. Listen. He's taking on all the financial responsibilities, and the woman is daggone. She got her own money, but she don't know what to do with it. She daggone spending it off. So, in my opinion, that ain't his responsibility. That's her fault, 100%.
But
totally.
that's a different scenario than what Tess was
But
speaking of.
if a man is doing what he's supposed to do, it's the woman's response. Look, it's like this: it's the man's responsibility to buy the home. It's the woman's responsibility to buy the house. It's the woman's responsibility to make it a home. In other words, that simply means that it's the woman's responsibility to take the seeds that the man is daggone buying or creating and make them grow. That's her responsibility. A man, or I say this, a woman can't birth a child by herself, but it's her responsibility to nurture the child. The man's responsibility is to make sure the child has, and the mom. Come on, this biblical shit
So,
here.
but Chris, but all I'm saying though is,
women have
Chris,
missed their calling.
Chris,
talk
you
too
can
much. You
never
gotta let somebody else say
And I know
something
y'all
sometimes.
gonna jump on me about it.
Hold on, because here's the problem, Chris. You're trying to monopolize this conversation, baby. You want to hush and let somebody else speak.
You right. I'm sorry. I'm just passionate about it.
God dang.
Damn, girl.
So
Go ahead,
this is
Tiff.
the thing though. like in a relationship, even if the man is paying every bill in the home, as a couple, we need to sit down and say, hey, you got your check, but I'm gonna need you to put in money over here to whatever savings we're gonna do, whatever stocks we're gonna invest in, whatever vacations we're gonna take, or whatever. I think it's a conversation between the two individuals to figure out. You say, well, she just get her check and just spend it. Well, I mean, like that's just like, who wants to do that? That does not benefit
Every woman,
us.
every woman that you
does
know,
not
including you.
No, because I want us. See, this is the thing, though. You know,
And
you
you
making it seem like
personalizing
as
it
women,
again.
we
And you
only want to benefit
personalizing it
us.
again.
But
Right.
it's supposed to be
Come on now, be
beneficial for
respectful.
everybody that's in a relationship. So if I'm good and my man ain't good, then we ain't good. If
Exactly.
he good and I'm not good, then we not good. So what's
Exactly.
wrong with everybody sitting down, coming to the table and say, hey, let's have a grown-up conversation, put all the shit on the table, figure out what we're gonna do with it so that both of us can be happy. That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree
Period.
I
with you.
can't. When you
I
cry,
agree with
we
you,
cry.
girl.
We all cry together. That's
I
what you
agree with
saying,
you,
Ted.
girl.
I hear you.
But how many of your sisters willing to daggone follow a man's leadership like that?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I
This-
probably would be.
You would be because we.
I probably
the
would be.
truth is
Because if
that
that's the
we're
case,
here.
y'all need to check a whole lot of sisters and put their ass in check and put them
But
in
you know
line
what?
and say,
I think the issue is
look at what
that a
Nicole
lot of
said.
sisters
Lies,
have tried to
lies,
let
lies.
a man lead and have been disappointed.
Sammy, please.
I think
All
that's
I'm
the
gonna say
issue.
is,
And then once we get to that disappointment, it's kind of hard to trust it again.
That's why
well,
so
okay.
many
So
women
wait a
are-
minute.
That's why
So
so many women
so
find themselves by themselves.
Thanks,
Tess,
Chris.
you
Dying
talking
alone
about
with a dog.
you talking about when trust has been violated on your side. What about when it gets violated on our side?
I mean, I
when y'all no longer are our safe space or our safe place.
Move around.
I mean, you know, y'all want something, we want something too. And I mean, it ain't always wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and come back in the morning for some more. Sometimes it's about the emotional side. I just want to be held at night and cuddled with.
You trying to be the,
You know,
you trying to be the little spoon.
You know,
Hell no,
I
it's not
truly say, at the end of the day, I think we all fundamentally want the same thing. Men and women fundamentally want the same thing. We all want to be loved. We all want to be respected, right?
Yep.
Right.
We all want to be heard.
I agree.
And understood.
So
Well,
if we all fundamentally want the same thing, why is it so hard for us to come together, have these conversations in our relationships, not just on podcasts or when we watch it and hanging out with our friends? Why can't the man and the woman in the house that live together sit down and have these conversations?
Because black
and
women
figure
wasn't
it-
raised to do that.
Sit back, Chris. Sit back. The original question was, do
Black
women have the
wasn't
emergency
raised to
funds
do
to
that.
leave?
Black women
Now
was
we got-
raised. Black women have been in our generation. I think we all in the same generation. Black women have been raised to be independent and on their own. See, for example, it is tough for me because I'm an alpha male. This is what it is in good terms.
I need a
Because
hug, Sister Bray. I need a hug.
I'm gonna say it like this: if I was to get married again,
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't know. You never know. You never know. I'm gonna put it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna put the law down because I'm the leader of my house. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like, you gotta do this, and this.
You
No,
better put
that's
your
not
foot
what I mean.
down.
No, when I say put the law down, because I'm a disciplined man. I'm not a spender. I'm not. I'm a very I think I'm very financially savvy. So we ain't going on vacation when we're trying to get somewhere financially. We're not gonna be spending $400, $500, $600 or $1,000 on a purse just because Tawana got one. We ain't doing that.
We ain't got no more Susans in the world. Amen. So
Yeah. That's why I had to change
But
the name.
okay, so what grown woman would do that?
See that right there? It ain't about that right there. It ain't about being grown. It's about learning how to follow your man. If you
John
go find a
Greggs.
man and you say, look at here, we gonna go on a goddamn spending freeze. We gonna go on a spending freeze for 12 months because we want to daggone have $50,000 at the end of the year so that we can invest and save. And
so you telling me that a black woman wouldn't go along with that because you said it?
And that's the problem. When too many black women don't know how to follow. You go to work every day and you listen to what the white man tell you, but you can't listen to what your husband tell you.
So Chris, are you saying, Chris, are you hold on? Are you saying that the answer to the black man's problem is in dating a white woman?
Yes.
No, because I don't agree with interracial relationship. I don't. If there was only white women left on the earth, I'm gonna be gay. I'm sorry.
Say it again, bro. What you say?
Man, look at here. I'm not. I don't. The only thing I like white is my rice, my bread, and my vanilla ice cream. That's it. I don't deal with white. I don't. That's just me now. I don't believe in interracial relationship.
Brandon, you stupid.
Okay, a lot of times we say it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. So Chris,
said you sound like a Hebrew Israelite.
So I think if you came to your woman and you sat her down with the plan, you showed her the vision, this is the plan, right? I think most women would understand and probably go along with you. But it's like you want to force feed it down their throat instead of including them. It's like, this is what I say and this is what we doing,
so
instead of making it an inclusive decision. I think.
So do you want her to be submissive?
Do you at work? Do you get to decide how they deliver the daggone message of what it is you need to do?
What? Sometimes I do.
Then you must work at McDonald's.
Because it's
like this. It's simple like this. When a leader has to lead, the delivery, I'll agree with you. My delivery might be a little bit harsh. I'm sorry.
It's one thing. It's one thing to lead. It's another to be a dictator. And right now, sir, you sounding like a straight asshole. And that's
how you perceiving it, because I'm not an asshole.
I didn't say you weren't. I said you sound like
I'm just a disciplined man. If a woman is going to be with me, she's going to have to accept my discipline.
Chris,
I'm not a dictator. I'm not.
Chris.
Somebody say you a slave master, big dog. You's a slave master. You's a slave master, big dog. Come on,
I don't have slaves. I don't have to. I don't expect.
He said he's 12 years a slave. Don't play.
Watch
he was out in the field.
I'm not a slave master, because a slave master is going to whoop and dictate. My house is clean. I live by myself. My house is clean. I clean my own house. A woman can't do nothing for me that I can't do for myself.
You don't want to
except support me.
Basically,
listen. Except support me, and this is personal. A woman, I can clean for myself. I cook in my house 2-3 times a week.
Look at you.
What?
You said what?
No, I'm just saying. People say I sound like a slave master because this is what discipline sounds like. And most folks ain't disciplined, and they can't deal with discipline. See, a real man, an alpha man in a household, there's going to be discipline, not only in himself, but there's going to be discipline with his children. And that discipline is going to have to come down through his woman.
But the fact that you keep saying that as a black woman that we are not disciplined is diabolical.
I never said you were not.
You ain't disciplined, Adrian, because you over there eating that chicken in front of us, and you ain't got enough for everybody else.
Know how to be led. You want to be led, but you don't know how to be led. You get led.
That's not the truth neither.
Bullshit.
Just say that the black women. Just say that the black women that you
women
deal
are so
with
confused
because they've come up against your firm hand because now they don't want to be led. You ain't their daddy.
So Chris, and most black women I know are independent by
force.
By force, not by choice. We don't choose to be independent, but
by force.
But it is by force because of the situation. However, now when we get in these relationships,
Yolanda,
what we want is partnership. I mean, it's not like don't put me in a box and tell me when and what and how. we need to work together. I feel as though where
That's
is the
not what I'm
partnership in
saying.
all of this?
What I'm saying is, in order to be in a partnership, something has to change. You can't say this money is my money, I'm gonna spend it the way I want to because I earned it. When the man is sitting there saying, you know what?
Phoebe, he can't. He liked the way his voice sounds.
You woman, you just met me 20. What time is it? You met me 55 minutes ago. I am a very giving person. I give you
And
the
you
shirt
are.
off my back.
And you
I'm
are,
a
Chris.
big-
I know you, and you are.
Adrian,
I'm gonna
met
tell
me
you,
55
you
minutes
definitely
ago,
are.
woman. Huh?
As a mental health, behavioral health specialist.
Oh, here come the perfection now. She gonna get professional on you, brother.
The way you're sounding.
No, that's the way you're perceiving me.
Oh, okay. Because it's not you. It's not you. Oh.
55, 56 minutes. And all I'm saying is that's
Only
is,
thing that I'm
I
saying
live
is
life
that
a
you have,
certain way.
since we've been on here, let's just go ahead and do this recap real fast, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
Since we've been on here, you have completely monopolized the conversation. Won't let anybody else get a word in, and then you interrupt when Tess starts talking. That's number one. Number two, you putting your firm hand down. Because whatever I say is what go. That's not how this works.
No,
you can't be in a.
No,
you
that's
can't,
not how.
see what I'm saying? Are you cutting me off?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off, Miss Adrian.
No, you gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish what I'm saying.
You're right. I'm not. You in a relationship?
I am.
Good. How long you been in that relationship?
Long enough to know that if I like him, he like me. We good.
And they be kissing too. They be kissing
too.
I'm gonna turn to Kevin Samuels. Are you married?
Not anymore.
How long you? Okay. How long has it been since you've been married?
What year is this? 12 years.
So you've been in a relationship. So you've been divorced for 12 years and not and you've been in a relationship. Why ain't you married?
Because I don't want to be.
See, that's the reason right there. That's the excuse. That's the excuse women use. I don't want to be married. But you can't be in a partnership unless you're married. You can't be in a daggone. You can't see the things I'm talking about goes beyond just in a relationship, fucking or doing whatever. Oh, I said that. My bad. Doing whatever it is.
And you better know it to love him down and real bad.
With. You ain't building nothing that you've been in a relationship with. You ain't building shit.
Well, listening to you're not married neither.
You're right.
You're just in a relationship.
You are absolutely right. I'm not married. I've been divorced.
I've
been divorced now. I've been divorced for 25 years.
Congratulations. 25 years. I'm trying to get there.
You know why I haven't been married?
I'm trying to get there.
Because I'm not going to lose what I've built in 25 years by saying I do for a woman that ain't on the same page with me.
And you know what? And I feel you on that because I'm not trying to lose what I build for no dude that feel like he got to put the firm hand down and I ain't got no
Pause. I just seen something that Virginia, you said you in a relationship and you married?
Hey,
you got a sweetheart and a wife? What's going on?
Hey man, that's a movie. That's the next series.
He been married 3 times and been divorced 25 years, and he a marriage counselor. I bet y'all didn't know that.
Now watch this. No, I'm not a marriage counselor because I'll tell you, I tried to do the right thing with the wrong damn women.
So I have a question to kind of move us along a little bit.
Yeah,
in the movie, they kept talking about "till death do us part," right? If you recall, they kept saying "until death do us part."
Yeah, not one. Yeah.
But look who was doing the saying that. That was Joyce because she was working her plan.
So, but what are we talking about? Were we really talking about physical death?
That's
or were we talking about death of the relationship? Death of how I value myself.
You know, Joyce was working, like I said, Joyce was working her plan from episode 2 to the end. Remember, the series started with the end. If y'all remember, the series started with the end. So Joyce was just, the other 20 episodes was nothing more than Joyce executing her plan.
Phoebe, ask your question, baby.
Yeah, Phoebe, if you had a question, go on as it. Because this is one thing I know: relationships, dating, marriage.
Maybe
It could all be so simple.
if only you liked black women.
It's just so.
We really ain't that
It's like
bad.
onions, you know. It's like an
really ain't
onion.
that
It's got
bad.
so many layers, and you know, it just seems like everybody is just so angry. Like can we just all get along? Like maybe we just all need to come together and just hug and kumbaya and just.
Oh, I love y'all.
But you know,
I'm just passionate about what I think.
it just all takes so much work, though, you know. And a
But it
person
does
has to be
take work.
willing. A person has to be willing to honestly put in that work. Like
Exactly.
I say this: if you're not willing and ready to put in the work, don't get in a relationship.
Exactly.
Don't start playing with somebody's heart and somebody's emotion. If all you're trying to do is get a quick nut, let that be known from jump so that feelings and emotions are not involved. Because the minute that get involved, then you know you're gonna get cut. Somebody gonna cut
you to make you cry.
they're gonna cut your weenie off, they're gonna cut your titties off, they're gonna cut something about you because you can't just be out here playing with people's feelings and emotions and think you're gonna get away with it. I'm just trying to say, because you know. Whoa! I don't date no white women.
Like an IKEA bedroom set.
Hold on, T. Hold on, T. I don't date no white women's. No, okay, I don't. I don't. It's like pork. No swine touch these lips of mine, and no white women can't do nothing for me. They smell funny. I don't. You know.
I no time of day. No time of day.
Say that.
No circumstances will
I
even give a white woman the time of day.
Brandon.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, T. That answer your question. I don't date white women. I don't. It's not my cup of tea. It's just not. I tried it in college and yeah, it just
didn't work. It just didn't work out.
It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. I don't know. Wait. Was the woman the problem, or did they think you were a narcissist?
That must have been for Chris.
Oh, well, let me answer.
Chrissy,
I'll break it down to you. My first wife, I got married when I was 19 years old. The mother of my children. I was married for 7 years. She ran off with my best friend at the time. That's no longer my best friend. My second wife, I have no problem. Are they still together? My second wife, she got hooked on crack, and it was cheaper to cut her loose because I couldn't do it anymore.
Boy,
my third wife, she brought her past relationships into our relationship, and I didn't even stay married a year because she gauged me against him. So I got out.
So what happened to the firm hand?
The firm hand, that's who I have become. I didn't see back then. I was very young. Remember, the first time I got married, I was 19 years old. I got divorced. I mean, she left me when I was at 25. We were divorced by 26. My second wife came on the heels of my first wife because I didn't know.
Did she start using drugs when y'all got together? Or
she was just smoking weed and graduated to crack.
Now she graduated. Okay.
Yeah, she graduated.
Did she have like a cap and a gown, and it was there like a ceremony?
Bro, it ain't that. You know, pomp and circumstance. Trust me. She graduated to crack, and we had a home healthcare business where back in the 90s we were making $100,000 a year, along with my military daggone pay.
There you go.
What?
So let me say this though, Chris, and all of that and everything that's happened to you, and I'm sure stuff that's happened.
Hold up, let me answer this question right here for T. T, my first marriage, I spent too much time trying to be a good father and didn't know how to be a husband. Yeah, it was my fault. I'll carry that. I'll carry it. It was my fault. I didn't know how to be a husband because my mom and my father broke up when I was 7 years old. I became the man of the house the day my daddy decided to dang on pack up and leave. I didn't know how to be a dad. I knew how to take care. I knew how to take care of a household. I knew how to take care of women. And I tried to be a father before I tried to be a husband.
Crystal, basically.
Chris, they got a lot of questions for you in these comments. So
I answer them all too.
Crystal
If y'all
says, so
allow
you're not holding tight to your ideas because of your experiences, thus bringing your baggage into your future relationship.
Absolutely not, because I'm not the same person that I was back then. I'm not that person anymore.
Have you taken the time to heal and reassess yourself?
That's Virginia Bray. Virginia Bray
relationship?
want to know, have you taken time to heal and reassess?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I went 7 years without even being in a relationship, damn near celibate. Shit. Trying to daggone buy pussy and couldn't do and wouldn't do it.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I ain't gonna say it.
Hold on, brother.
I'm just saying.
Hold on,
Okay.
brother. If you trying to
I
buy
can't
it
say
out there,
that.
wait.
Okay. So as I was saying, as I was trying to say anyway, is that we've all gone through stuff, right? We've all had bad relationships. We've all had people that has hurt us. So, you know, and all of that, those relationships or failed relationships became lessons.
Ooh, like on Mario. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Fan yourself.
No, I'm not traumatized anymore. No, I'm not traumatized. I promise you. Because I like my quiet. I love my peace. And I have boundaries to where nobody can do that. No, if I let you in my space, you in my space. And watch this. Tess and Brandon can attest to that. I'm not no monster. I'm not. Y'all might think I am because I'm passionate about the way I feel about things, but I am a very giving, outgoing. I do what I do. I want my people to be financially savvy. That's my thing. That's what I do each and every day. My profession, that's what I do. I lead with love, caring. I do that. I'm not no asshole like y'all might think I am. But, you know, hey.
You know what? And at the end of the day, Chris, if your relationship and how you handle it works for you and yours, then
you're right.
You know?
But see, people are judgmental. And that's where people need to stop. People are very judgmental because people judge by, like I said, I've been on here for an hour and 7 minutes. Adrian already got me on her proverbial fucking couch because, you know. I'm just saying, though.
But I'm gonna say for all those that don't know Chris, he is a very kind and giving person. He really is. You know, he just all of us though. Each of us have our own
rough
quirks.
sometimes, you know.
You know, everybody has their own quirks.
It's in love.
And that's the thing. In relationships, in any kind of relationship, because I have to deal with him, so we have a relationship. I just had to figure out what of him I can put up with and what of him I don't want to put up with and I don't have to. Mm-hmm. So, and I think when we apply that same principle in our relationships to really get to understand the person that we're with, right? We and I know the whole 80-20 rule is, you know, I don't know if people believe in that or not, but at the end of the day, it does make kind of common sense that we're going to apply. And if we can get the majority of what we need from this individual, because we're never going to get everything, then why not try to work on the relationships that we have instead of going out, hurting more people and doing more damage. And then we have this vicious cycle where nobody wants to get in a relationship because we all been hurt.
Hold up. Who that called me J-Dog on here?
Adrian Thomas.
Adrian Thomas. Most people don't know me as J-Dog like that.
Well, somebody know you, big dog. Somebody know you, big dog.
I know who that is. Don't worry about it.
I know, all right.
She talking about my old motorcycle world days.
A bunch of free and purchased cooch doesn't seem like healing, but okay, all right. You just judge all black women. Oh, you just judged all black women at the beginning of this conversation.
I didn't. I gave a general topic of what I thought about all black women. That's not judging you individually.
Oh. Well, you know, so much has been said on tonight.
This shit every day.
Listen, let us just say that tonight's conversation has been very. Oh, he didn't went to water. Now he didn't let the brown go. He went to water. He got a little warm over there.
I'm still recovering because I
went to water over there.
Now I've been out there in that heat cutting the grass, man. Y'all know I got to keep my grass straight, man.
You know what? Tonight has been an amazingly fun and informative night.
It ain't been no informative. Quit playing.
Yeah, we ain't informed shit.
Sometimes people just need to get it off their chest.
And
You know what I'm
he
saying?
did.
And so, it was healing for my brother tonight. He just needed to let some things go. He got a few things on his chest. He just needed to shit, and you need to listen to him.
He
Okay?
wanted to know what was
Listen.
the topic because it was all over the place.
But it was dating. It was dating. It was relationships. It was a polygamist. I mean, we just talked about a few things tonight. But I think tonight was
Informative. Oh
you
wow.
know, I think tonight was about Brother Jordan. Tonight was Brother Jordan's night to get some things off of his get some things off of his chest and to express his feelings.
He let us know why he got a firm hand in his relationship.
Listen,
now.
sometimes you got to put your pimp hand on them because they don't listen. That's what we understand. Sometimes you got to put your pimping on it. Okay.
Nah.
Like, so if y'all want to know what was being talked about, Chris put his strong hand down because black women spend money and we undisciplined.
That is not so.
Well, listen, y'all need to get disciplined. Stop buying all them wigs and all them weaves and all that Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Kristen. You need to go down to the DeKalb Supermall and get the cheap version of it. Stop going and getting this expensive stuff that you're gonna take back on Monday. Y'all know what you're doing. You need to go to the Supermall and stop going to Miss Lee buying all them expensive dresses at these meetings. You know you can't afford them. Stop doing that.
We put layaway. We've been paying for it for 6 months. Them is our dresses now.
Listen, the problem if you go to Temu and get you something from Temu. Stop all this doing all this expensive, all this old fancy yucky weave and get yourself off of Amazon. Get you some hair off of Amazon. It may be synthetic, but and leave them lashes alone.
Lashes.
Lashes.
Yeah, men don't like all that junk. Shit.
Listen now. That's what Chris trying to tell you. Y'all need to listen. You're not listening.
Hold on. Is that what he was trying to tell us?
Listening goes both ways, though, Brandon.
Listen,
and he wasn't doing that.
It's not our responsibility as the men to listen to nothing. You listen to me. I'm the man. I'm the head of the household now.
This is a one-way street. Whatever I say is what goes. The end. Now stop asking me questions.
I'm the man of the house.
I gave you the rules. When you walked into this relationship, I gave you my handbook.
Listen.
You got my handbook.
The songs in my heart. Melody.
Hey, Brandon, I like that song now.
Well, listen. Don't get too excited over there. Look like
hey,
you need to tell you. No, Miss Lee gonna be brought into this. Miss Lee, the reason why Chris upset now, because y'all spend all your damn money down there with Miss Lee.
Who is
putting stuff on layaway.
Who is Miss Lee?
She sell the white dresses.
All in white and then bouncy dresses at the meeting. Leave the bouncy dresses alone.
I'm gonna give me one of them.
No.
Just
and
so
wearing bonnets and pajamas when you go to the airport, traveling to these meetings with these damn bonnets and pajamas.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
I'm not necessarily against that. Spending money is, I'm not saying you can't spend no money. Don't say that. I'm just saying you have to be, when I talk about finances, you have to be, I think we as a people, we have to discipline ourselves to become financially savvy so that we can fix our own problems financially. You know, women have been, like I say, women back in the 70s, women were taught to remove the black man out of the household in order to get that those subsidies, welfare, call it what you want to.
So what happens to those that was raised in the double in a double household,
2-parent household,
in a 2-parent household,
a double household.
Most of those women have a whole different mindset unless they have been unless they have allowed themselves to be adjusted from what they saw. Because most women that were raised in a 2-parent household, they're not looking to be so much independent because they know what a man is. They know most times the position of a man in the household.
J-Mo, I
And they
believe that's the
also
reason
know
why
the
Spirit went
woman's
out of business.
position. Say again?
He said that's why Spirit ain't in business anymore. And I believe it.
Well, Spirit is not in business anymore because of our president. You know, whether we like it or not, he pushed. He that's a whole nother daggone Oprah show. But at the same time, a woman that comes from a 2-parent household is very different. It's just like me. I'll say I came from a single parent household. Single parent household. I didn't really have a relationship with my father until I was 16 years old. And I vowed to have a relationship with him from the time that my mom denied me access to my dad, and I started working, and I was like, I'm gonna go find this joker to see both sides of the story. And then I learned both sides of the story. That's why I didn't know how to be a husband. I knew how to be a man, but I didn't know how to be a husband because I didn't have time enough to take that in as a young boy. But we can all say that a man or a woman, a boy or a man or a girl coming from a 2-parent household, they think different, they move different.
So, Chris, I'm going to say this: not all two-parent households functioned very well.
I would agree with you on that.
So,
yeah, we
I don't think it's a matter of whether you came from a single household or a 2-parent household, because we can argue that, you know, you can take kids that were in 2-parent households, same parents. One person went off to be great, another person ended up being a mass murderer. I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, it happens. So,
Yeah,
you know, it's all about choices at this point, because no matter what, you know, even though you want to say we're a product of our environment, we still have choices.
Exactly.
We still determine how things turn out for us.
Exactly.
Well, most of us do. So, you know, at the end of the day, what people need to do is, one, we need to be accountable when we bring bullshit, and we need to own our bullshit.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree.
Then we need to be able to communicate to people and quit lying and quit trying to circumvent some stuff, and just be honest and say, hey, I need this from you. If you can't give me that, then I'm going to have to go over here and get it from somebody that can give it to me. So, you know, a lot of times, and what I've been trying to say this whole evening is that until we truly start communicating with each other, until we truly like, hey, you know what? I'm fucked up, right? Excuse my language, right? Until we own it, until we come to the table and be true about who we are with each other, we're gonna stay where we are.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And a lot of times people will not face themselves in the mirror. That's why change is the hardest thing, especially when you have to change yourself. And that's why it's easy for me to say, yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm no longer that person. I'm not, you know, it's just like my boy's mother, she moved here when my youngest son had his last child. And she said, and we friends, all of my ex-wives, we're friends. I only talked to 2, the first one and the third one. But, she said, I'm trying to get the band back together.
Shut up, Brandon.
And I was able to tell her with a heart full of love, I don't play the instruments no more. There's no way we can get the band back together because I can't trust you. And you don't know who I am. You just see the results of from where I was to where I am today. No, we can't do that. But we cool. We talk all the time, because we got grandchildren and my boys. And, I'm no longer hurt. I have no ill will whatsoever. I had to let that stuff go to free myself. That way I can be in a relationship, in a productive and happy relationship now. But at the same time, people think because I'm disciplined, I'm an asshole. Well, being disciplined sometimes require that. If I say I'm going to save $50,000 a year, I can't be out there in the street doing everything that everybody else is doing in order to meet my goal. I can't do that. You know, I got my own goals. And if a woman's going to be with me, you know, be in a relationship, the relationship I am in now, she understands that. You know, I spend a lot of my time here at my house quietly reading. I'm out there in the yard. I sit on the porch thinking. I'm not an asshole like a lot of people think.
Not a lot of people, just me.
Yeah, okay, just you then, Adrian.
There we go. Look at you.
But I'm just saying, you know, people, like I said, you know, I've been on here for, you know, a little over an hour and people are judging me. And that's cool. Because if you feel
I don't really think that anybody is judging you.
Look at that. Look at that.
And let me explain. Let me explain why I say that.
Uh-huh.
I don't necessarily believe that they're judging you. It's the things that it's coming out of your mouth. And then when we call you out on it, then you say, I didn't say that. Yeah, you did.
No, you know, you take what I'm saying. If you're taking what I'm saying out of context, yes, I'm gonna be like, hell no, that's not what I said. And I'm not the type of person to say that's not what I meant. I'm gonna say what I mean, and I'm gonna mean what I say.
You've said that this last hour.
Okay.
You keep saying. At first, you started off with all black women, all black women, all black women. Okay, so we was like, dude, not all black women do that. Okay, then most. Well, how do you know that? Just say the black women that you come in.
I was speaking in general terms.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that it's not about us personalizing anything, but as a black woman, it's kind of hard not to fall in that category when you say all black women, because hello, we're black and I'm a woman.
So tell me you haven't said that all black men are dogs.
I've never said that. I've never said.
You know what? That you're lying right there. You're lying right there because always, never, always, and never are words that
I have never said all men are dogs, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because why in the world will I degrade any man for that matter, especially one that I know that I want to be with? So no, I'm not going to say all men are dogs, because I love a good black man. Love one. Okay, the one I got right now, love him down,
and they be kissing,
and we definitely be kissing. Okay, but I would never say, you know, because that's not how you do that. I can only go based off of my own personal experiences, and I was raised in a 2-parent household. Okay. So with that being said, like my dad was in the army, yes, but here we are. So now when we go into relationships, it's more so of what I saw from my parents. Do I want to be like that, or do I want to do something different? Do I want that, or do I want something different? It's all about what I want in that particular moment or in that particular season of my life, because from my first marriage to now, I'm a totally different woman. And I was with my first husband for 11, 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, no. Like, so you saying that I told you, I'm not married because I don't want to be. And that's the truth. It's not because I didn't have options. It's just, this is the choice that I made. So you can't say that most black women don't want a good black man, or most black women can't appreciate a good black man, because that's inaccurate. And so when you say that we judging you, no, we're just going based off of the words that have come out of your mouth. So if you don't want us to think that, oh, Chris is an ass and he's hurt and he needs to be laying on my couch, then stop saying that. You come in talking about I put my fist down, like whatever I say is what go. And if she can't get on my program, then she, my way or the highway. Well, that's not how relationships work.
Okay.
It takes work, and it has to be some form of communication. Like Tess said, there has to be open communication and effective communication, because see, those are two different things. You have to understand what's being said. You have to understand, are you willing to do the work? Because what you might like, you saying, hey, we ain't gonna go on a no spending spree, for a year because we want to save X, Y, and Z for this long. If I believe in your vision, baby, let's do this. Every black woman is not materialistic. We ain't got to have no Gucci bags. I can go to Walmart and be the best looking thing out there. You never even know that my outfit came from Walmart.
Because they got some nice stuff in Walmart now. They're stepping their
All
game
I'm
up
saying
now.
is that you got to stop categorizing. Just say that the women that you've come across, because all of us, obviously, Tess, are you that way? I'm not that way. Well, you can't say that. You have to stop doing that. That's not going to work out. So in your relationship, the way you run your relationship is what works for you.
And
So,
as long as it does, I mean, you know, like who are we to kind of say one way or the other? But as we mature and as we go through all our different relationships, at some point we should be growing. We should be maturing.
absolutely.
And each relationship should be a lesson. We should have learned something. Because if you learn something, it wasn't a waste of time. Anytime you're growing, you didn't waste your time. It may have been a hard lesson, but guess what? Anytime you grow, you should become a better person.
Absolutely. So, and harboring, and you, when you take old relationships, now in every relationship, you're supposed to learn something. Even if it doesn't work, you have to learn. It's something in that you liked because you stayed in it for a while, and it's some things in that you don't like. So in your next relationship, you know, hey, if I did X, Y, and Z, and this is the responses that I received. Yeah, I don't want that no more. So let me try this, and this. But you don't take the baggage that first one did to your second one, to your third one, to the fourth one. Like, no, you can't do that. That's not fair. And if you expect her not to come in with baggage, then you need to leave yours at the door too. It's just, I mean, you have to, there has to be some way that you can come together and have an adult conversation, talk about everything from your future to your finances, to your past relationships, to what do you want out of this right now? What do you want from me? You know?
Come on, Cassandra, you easy. Come on now, I'll supersize the fry.
Cassandra, you know what? Chick-fil-A, baby, I'm with that. Okay, give me a good sandwich and a Sunjoy, a sweet one, and who's happy is me. We ain't got to go to no fancy restaurants, because then I got to put on heels, and I don't like wearing heels.
Well, listen, y'all. After an hour and 24 minutes of being together, let me first of all say thank you for being with me on tonight. Tonight's show just would not have been what it was without you being with us. I want to thank you for your wisdom. I want to thank you for your insights. I want to thank you for the knowledge that you have brought to tonight's conversation. It has certainly been a fiery one. I'm going to ask one singular question to end the night, and then I'm going to have my final comments. Here is my question, and you will have 30 seconds, only 30 seconds, to answer this question. Would you rather know your partner's body count, bank account balance, or browser history? But you only get one answer. Which one are you choosing, and why? You got 30 seconds. Come on. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first. I don't want to know either one. I don't want to know none of that, because if you're going to be with me, let's start fresh. What you done in your past is your past. What you got is what you got. If we're not building together, then it ain't going to happen.
All right. Okay. Next.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe browser history, simply because I need to know, are you a pedophile? Is you looking at the little children? Like, other than that, I don't care. Like, I don't care to know that if we have a good open and honest relationship, then your bank account, that's your, you know what I'm saying? That's your business. Your body count, I sure the hell don't want to know, because we grown. I'm almost 50. I don't care. Don't tell me that.
Oh, we need a current my chart. My God.
Yes.
You're the last one up.
So yeah, I think for me, body count, no. Bank account, not really, but your browser history, probably. I mean, what Adrian said is good, but also just to kind of get a better understanding of the things that interest you. So then maybe I could take that information and, do something with it. So yeah.
Well, once again, I just want to say thank you to our guests who joined us on this evening. You've been wonderful.
I need the hand clapping. Is that a hoop trigger?
That ain't no doggone hoop trigger. We gotta is your heartbeat gonna be real fast or something like that? I mean, we want to know what you got going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna put y'all in the back room for just a minute. I'm gonna be back with y'all. Let me get my ending thoughts with the people. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere, okay? I'll be right back with y'all. All right. Listen, tonight has been amazingly wonderful. I want to thank you all for hanging out with us for these hour and 27, almost an hour and a half, y'all. Listen, relationships will work at the end of the day. If you choose to get in one, know that it's going to take some work. You're going to have brothers. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to be open. You're going to have to be honest. Sisters, you're going to have to do the same thing, because if you don't, then your partner will check out of the situation. And if you don't catch the sign, you'll be trying to figure out what the hell happened. Well, I saw the signs. I opened up my eyes. Whatever. Anywho, so thanks for checking in. We'll be back with you all. Same bat channel, same bat time soon. This program has been brought to you by the Camel's Milk. And so, yeah, listen, I love you all. It ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll see you at the next ball, whenever that might be. All right. Peace.